In this video, we're going to look at range again. All right, so just like with our domain graphs, we're just going to look at new types of graphs that have ranges where infinity might be important. Right, you're kind of going off one direction forever. All right, so remember, range is our y values. All right, you should definitely know that by now. And you should know how to do the basic graphs. All right, the only difference between this one and our basic graphs is instead of like stopping here, it just keeps going forever this way. So what is our range going to be for this one? Well, range is y values. So the kind of y value I hit right there is -7. And then I just keep hitting these lower y values. And this looks like it's slowly going to keep going down, down, down forever. So what are my answer for the y values I hit? I have that y is less than or equal to -7. I hit every y value below -7. All right, what about this one? Again, at any point, these are the problems you kind of already know how to do. All right, what is this range going to be? All right, well, I think about lowest and highest value. My lowest value is right here at 4, and I keep hitting everything, every y value above that. So what is my answer going to be? It's going to be all the y values that are bigger than or equal to 4. All right, so just making sure you get that inequality in the correct direction. Right here, my y values are bigger than 4. My last one, my y values were less than -7 because I was going down instead of up. We had problems that looked like this for domain. For the domain, this was all reals, but x is not equal to 0 because this kind of vertical line here, my graph actually doesn't touch. And something similar happens with my range as well. I hit all these y values everywhere. All right, all these different y values my graph is hitting. I'm pretty much hitting every y value, but the answer for my range is all reals, but y is not equal to 0 because at 0, you can see my graph kind of has this turn and levels off and never actually goes and hits 0. And same thing going to the left, it levels off and never actually hits 0. So when you have these graphs with these like spikes on the end, just know you don't actually hit that value there. All right, and here's one that's similar. I'm hitting all these y values down forever here. I keep hitting y values, and then from here I'm hitting all these y values, and this y value is there, and that y value is there, that y value is there. And you can see this line I'm drawing here, they're all hitting the same y value because my graph kind of turned and it levels off, and now it's basically flat. So now it's not going up anymore. So it's stopped at this y value. So here my answer is y is less than or equal to 4. And actually I made a mistake. Y is not less than or equal to 4. It's just y is less than 4 because it leveled off, it flattened out before it actually got the 4. If you zoom in, it might look like you actually hit 4. So I'm not going to be too upset if you put that little equal sign. But actually it levels off before 4. So your answer should just be y is less than 4. All right, so it's kind of leveling off that can happen with range is another thing you have to be careful with. It doesn't look like it looks like it might, keep going like this forever, but it's kind of real obvious there. It's almost basically flat and it leveled off and it's not going up anymore. All right, so just like domain, just try these things. See if you can figure out the domain when you need to use one side being infinite. Make sure you get your inequalities going in the right way. And again, whenever you have this leveling off stuff, make sure your range stops at that value.